Hello viewer, I want to take you to the last part of Trigonometry 3 to tell you about the few items that you need to remember when calculating various problems involving trigonometry. This one is covered in Form 4 and from what we learned previously on the unit circle, you can always remember that in a Cartesian plane, where we have the y-axis and the x-axis, where we have a line that crosses that, then there is an angle that is usually made here. From this we realize that you'll have to note that tan of that angle will always give you the gradient of the line. So that's one thing you need to remember. Or you can be asked that question and be able to tackle it comfortably, because when you have a tangent, if you have the gradient of this line, say 3, so you'll have to have tan theta is equal to 3. Now the 3 will say that tan inverse of 3 will give you the size of that angle. So that's how you apply that. The other thing you need to remember is about the properties of waves which are drawn. We have the simple waves of the sine graph, the cosine graph, and the tangent graphs, and from them, all of them takes up a position, and therefore you require to identify the various waves as they move. So the waves define a particular region, and therefore it has properties in their respective nature. So there's one which we refer to as the amplitude. Which is usually the highest crest in the particular wave, either below or up. Then the other one that you need to remember or to know is about the period. The period refers to the full cycle of the wave from a particular point to another one, and usually given in equation, you'll always be able to note, and this is how you may note is y. If this is a function, y is equal to sine x, you'll always find that we have maybe y is equal to a sine bx plus c. We can also have y is equal to a cos bx plus c. So with these two particular equations, we can always deduce and explain. So if I'll have to show from the waves, from the equations, you can be able to note that given y is equal to a sine bx plus c, or y is equal to a cos bx plus c, the various letters, algebraic letters A will represent the amplitude, the B will represent period, but given in this formula there, whereby you'll have to divide given as 360 over B. you'll have to define it as 360 over b so that you get the period given a particular one. Then C gives you what you call the phase angle. The phase angle tells you how late or early a particular wave have begun in a particular movement as it moves. Maybe it has started late or it has begun whatever. The two graphs, when compared, you will realize that maybe that one will start like that, so we'll find that it is always late. So that lateness is what we are, the difference in their movement or in their population is what gives you the phase angle as the wave moves in phases. So here in trigonometry 3, much is tested on how to draw the graphs of the trigonometry, which are called waves, and then the application in various forms. In our future videos, I will be able to work various sure examples so that you'll be able to understand better. For now, I'm just highlighting the various areas that you need to check as you revise, and may we meet in our future videos, and please remember to subscribe.